Okay, so this is channel 13.
Channel 13 analog.
And this is all
It's
that's the preamps.
no, those
Yeah.
are the power amplifiers.
The power
solid
amps?
state. With the solid
Oh,
state.
solid state. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
It has,
that's a demon.
No, this is a platinum.
Diamond? Platinum.
Yeah, yeah. And it's an analog, 30 kilowatt analog transmitter. And these slide into here.
Those are the amplifiers.
Yeah, these are the amplifier trays. There's 3 cabinets, boom, boom, boom.
And how much will one amplifier run?
What are they, Wally? Those are,
What?
there's 48 amplifiers, is that right?
Something like that. There's
But
a
these
driver and oral cabinet,
Yeah,
and the other two cabinets are visual.
yeah. So they're about 1,200 to 1,500 watt
Yep.
amplifier
Okay.
in that range.
So a little bit
Yeah, this
combining stuff.
this is the same as this unit. I mean, it's just turned sideways, so you can actually see the inside of it. This is all the combining stuff from the from it. Now this is the one. This was an active working transmitter when we pulled it out. We were running on channel
How long
13.
ago?
It was pulled out in February, so it should be in good shape. We've got the control cabinet out in the other building out here, and I'll show you that. We have the fans that go on, the doors that go on the back of this have big cooling fans in them. It's air cooled. So this is basically that platinum transmitter. There's this part and then the other control cabinet in there. We also have a second control cabinet in storage out there, but it hasn't been used for
Since
since
2004.
2004.
It was a paralleling cabinet, but originally this was two 30 kilowatt transmitters in parallel,
Yeah.
KCOP,
Oh,
and we put one half in here and another half went somewhere else in the Fox network.
Yeah.
You mean this is the transmitter that transmitted Star Trek?
Probably would, yeah. Beam this up, Scotty.
Oh, now that puts the price up.
Yeah, yeah. Premium. This is a piece of Star Trek memorabilia here now, not just the transmitter. We can get some Trekkies up here. We can make some money on this deal. But this is it's a pretty good solid transmitter. Didn't have much problem with it. It's got 2 exciters.
this is from the late 90s.
Yeah, it was built
Yeah,
93, I believe, is when it was built. There's a nameplate on the
on the exciter
an
cabinet.
exciter cabinet. I think it says 93.
This is the door for the exciter cabinet.
Yeah, maybe on the door there.
Okay. I'm going to do is take a picture. This is part of it.
Only the couplers,
Yeah.
not the dummy load.
Yeah.
This thing here.
Just the square things.
Okay. And this is not part of it.
No.
No.
This is a dummy load that you
We're using
run the other thing.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the rest of that there platinum first.
Whoa.
Minefield here.
Oh,
Some of
lots of
these
plumbing.
Yeah.
look like they're fixing an exhaust system or something.
Those nice little doors on the front that said power supply.
Uh-huh.
These are the power supplies.
Whoa.
Oh, yes.
They're very very large and heavy.
Substitute them as welding units.
Yeah, basically that's about. Yeah. Now,
Okay, this is the fence for the 3
For the
cabinets that we
platform,
saw.
yeah.
That's the inside that you're looking at.
And
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
system can be kludged to, not kludged, wrong choice.
I know what you mean.
Adapted to run digital.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, we had. Now the exciters, which are in the other room in there, and that's on the floor in there, go in here. And it shows SWR, all the various things you can do diagnostics and look at voltages, power supply voltages, everything on the the display itself, so it's easy to look at it that way.
Is this part of anything?
This actually is separate from anything else that we've got, but these are the old analog diplexers off of our former Larcan, not former, still Larcan, but off the Larcan analog transmitters. And we've got 3 of these. So if there's any interest in using these someplace, they would be available if you have a way to repurpose them somewhere or something like that.
Unless they want to use the couplers for combining our existing transmitters when they increase the power.
Well, I don't think they're gonna use anything off of here to do that.
Oh.
As far as I know, they're not, according to what
Oh,
Earl
okay.
said, so.
Yeah.
They're gonna buy what they need from Larkin, so. Anyway,
Okay.
now whether there's, this one is fairly well assembled, this one has been sort of disassembled.
Yeah.
And then there's
And
the other one,
was
the other
completely
one was
in pieces.
completely disassembled in the other room.
This is what?
Disassembled diplexer. Yeah. This is the part, we were looking at the diplexer down there, and there we were saying one was partly disassembled and one was completely disassembled. This is the completely disassembled one.
Oh, okay. But this is going with our stuff?
Oh, we don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
It's available. I think this is channel. I'm not sure it's 11 or 13.
Two of them on channel 11 and one.
Those are tuned per channel?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diplexer, so,
The diplexers, that's this?
yeah.
Yeah. What it is, you take the visual signal, comes in through to the 3dB combiner. It splits. It goes to reflective filters that reflect the signal back, and it then comes out and goes to the antenna. The other end, the aural comes in through a 3dB coupler. No, let me get it wrong. The visual comes in, goes all the way through, splits, goes all the way through, combines, and comes out to the antenna. The aural comes in at the other port on the antenna end and is reflected by the cavities. You have cavities tuned to the aural frequency, and it reflects them back to where it came in, but at the correct phase, so that it goes out of the antenna also.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess there is a way to tell which one are tuned to what.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they are marked. That's the cavities are marked aural.
Okay.
The inputs and outputs are marked. It's the visual input and a reject. The other one I think will have probably aural and antenna. Yeah, aural and output.